Hello and welcome to the 800th take of my second turn on this Hotseat campaign for the Crusades expansion. I'm afraid I have to apologise if the quality on this video is incredibly bad. It's because it seems to crash every time I go into a battle unless I lower the settings drastically. Hopefully between this turn and the next I will be able to find a happy medium where it is somewhat watchable and you can't count the pixels on the screen. And it still doesn't crash, so I apologise for this video, but hopefully it'll be better from here. Got some messages here, one from Byzantine Empire Doc Holiday just saying hello. There's one from Ottoman Empire, some Vet Plague offering me 100 florins for Jerusalem. I already told him I think I'd have accepted 50, but you know, 100's brilliant. I'll rip him off there. Egypt pussying around, moving off my lands and begging for a diplomat. That's not quite what he said, but it's my interpretation. Just going to move this guy over here. I'd quite like to build a watchtower over here. And there's another Egyptian army. It seems to be pretty endless already. I'll send him back to that army over there. This spy, we're just going to move him down to about there. And this leaves a bit of a black space here. I don't really like having shadows and not knowing what's going on, especially in my own lands. You know. We'll move him down. Move him down to there and build a watchtower. Yeah, it's a little bit better, isn't it? And we'll move him back to Jerusalem to make sure they don't shit their pants. Right, let's go straight into it and fight this battle because this is the one that's been causing all the problems and crashing every time I try to load it. Again, I apologise if this is just completely unwatchable, but at least it'll be playable, right? It's a lot further than it has got on previous attempts. And here we go. This is the first battle, or for me anyway, for this Hotseat campaign. We'll start deployment. I really hope this doesn't crash, I'll be honest. Because that would absolutely utterly be frustrating. As you can tell, if I'm already frustrated in this video, it is because it keeps crashing. Right, I'm going to set up my rams over here because we want to avoid the main towers of the main gate. I think we're going to be using my archers. No, we don't really need to use my archers for this one. Let's get this guy over here. We'll get this guy here, this one here, and this one over here. And we'll just get the other infantry to wait behind. And light cav over there. Oh, my heavy cav is fine. Just actually let's go thinner than that because we'll get through the fucking gaps in the wall. I do hate huge unit scaling, because of the fact that, especially in sieges, it is so clumsy. Unfortunately, I didn't actually mention that, stupidly enough. Yeah, I know. So, yes, it's largely irrelevant what I say now because I didn't mention it at any time where it could have been useful. I guess that's a fair point. There are only archers over here, so I might just stop my archers when they get close and fire at them. I don't really want to be shot by their towers too much. No one's using this tower currently, but I think their cavalry's just going crazy and running to the centre. If you can even see that, you can probably just count about 6 pixels on the screen by the time this is uploaded to YouTube. I'm just going to stop you there. Stop you there as well. Shit, I'm getting shot at. A little bit. So these 2 units forwards. Shoot some of those Arab cavalry. I don't want them to kill my Templar sergeants. It's fine if they're shooting at the ram itself. Hopefully they're not killing me Templar sergeants by accident. I hate huge unit sizes. It makes this so difficult. So clumsy. Oops, I need to move you on top of them. Runs over there. I'm not allowed to speed up these battles, I don't believe, because I've got a maximum of an hour to fight them without any artificial speeding up. These Templar Sergeants, really I just want them to kind of hold once they've dropped this. I want them to get out of the way of archer fire. Really just do that for now. I don't think I can use the ram over there, annoyingly. I'm not sure you're... Nah, it says building everywhere, which is annoying. It's fine, but it's just a little bit of a nuisance. There's actually a couple of places I can knock down there, so if we do it like this... I don't think they can really hit that. Oh, they can. They definitely can. Let's just charge it then. Killed a good amount of Arab cavalry, right? 45 left, because they start with like 60, something like that, right? You go over there, you guys just sprint up here. I mean, really, I mean, Templar Sergeants are a very good unit for early game. They should, I mean, I know they're spearmen, so they're not going to be greatest against heavy infantry, especially the ones who've got armour-piercing maces, which will be a bit of a pain. But, I mean, they should be able to handle it, really. It shouldn't be an issue, but they are taking a number of archers over here. Just a bit annoying. I forgot that missile units have a lot less. They have a lot less arrows on the expansions. I'm pretty sure. I just want to get those Mamluk archers really because they're pissing me off. Shooting at me from point blank.
The walls fall before the righteous. Send our men through.
Come on.
To slay our
75 is a lot to have lost already. Just run him up. Run him inside. Come on. There you go. Arab cavalry around him. Push through, push through. Those guys fight those. Fucking hell, this is converted. Templar Sergeants are too good a unit for me to be wasting like this. 100% that's the case. Oh, this is not fucking annoying thing. I apologise for all the swearing that is going on, but I am rather annoyed at the moment. Due to the fact that I've, well, not fought this battle 100 times, but tried to fight this battle 100 times. Just use my archers and shoot them, like, well, wherever the hell you can. Yeah, that was a poor general. Templar Sergeants have come back over here. Good job with that rally then. I mean, there's not really much choice here but to just try and grind through. So we'll do that. I mean, these cav, we might as well get... I mean, they should not be able to do anything over there, are they? So let's just keep running this way. I'll leave him over here just because, you know, moral support and all.
The Lord is with us today. We've captured the enemy's walls.
Only just now if we captured the enemy walls, that's embarrassing really. Didn't really want to get in that place. I apologise if that has cut out there. I didn't actually keep track of exactly when that happened. As you can tell, nothing much has happened and the battle timer is still there, so I'm not exactly cheating or anything. just to cover my back. Yeah, I apologise for that cutout. Unfortunately, because I'm using the free Bandicam at the moment, I don't have the ability to record for long periods of time. But yeah, as you can see, not much has happened or changed. Really, I just want to draw some of these cavalry out after me so I can fight them. Turn and fight them. Turn and fight them. Forgot about these guys. Get them running around there. Get these guys running around here. This general is not doing fuck all.
If we continue like this, we will
I hate that Mamluk archers can last that bloody long against them. Unfortunately, Ghulams as well, because they've got their maces. They're going to cut down quite a few of these Knights of Jerusalem. These guys, come on, just get. I don't know why they're quite spazzing out that much, but yeah. Again, I apologise because I'm completely crap at this whole thing. This is literally the first video I've ever recorded, I believe. Again, I'm going to try and retreat out here because I don't want to be fighting against their dismounted Ghulams. This is a bit of a mess of a battle, isn't it? If you guys would like to come up here. 33 against 33 is a little bit closer than I'd like to. Turn around and face those Arab cav. Apologise that this is quite a boring battle, but not much I can do about it, to be honest with you. Don't let them get back. It's basically your job there now, it's sergeants. Should be the end pretty soon, I'll be honest. I know I shouldn't have used all these Templar sergeants, and bloody hell they've got tired quickly. But yeah, wow, I've really wasted these, I think. It shouldn't be too big a deal. I want them to push through there, and them to go there. Get the desert archers in battle, shall we? Factionaries getting shot at, that again shouldn't be an issue. I hate that you can't, I mean, you can never really get good cavalry charges in a siege scenario, especially when the roads are this thin, but especially when the units are this big as well. That'll never work. We've routed them, unsurprisingly. Just rush back over there. These guys, get them to fight some more in there. I mean, desert archers are cutting down the Knights of Jerusalem over here. I know I've completely rushed this battle and lost more men than I should have done really. Also, I don't know how these archers are fighting. Stop that, that's for sure. Because that's just a waste of time. Waste of time and men. Can we stop losing so many now? That would be nice. Maybe this is just what happens in huge units. Maybe you just lose more men because you have more to lose. But I don't like it. I much prefer fighting with small units. A lot more manoeuvrable. That's a word, isn't it? That's definitely a word. Come on, just rout them. Just push through and attack them. Hopefully they'll rout. We'll leave one unit just to fight them because we want to kill them, and then we can just end the battle. We're not going to be able to. Yeah, they're all routing now. They're all routing. Don't let them get back inside, please. I guess that's one advantage of huge units. I don't think there's any way they could run past. And let's just knock that up. And there we go. Woo. And we have our first victory on this Hotseat campaign. 596 kills, lost 365, man, that's a lot of men to lose. Oh, I hate losing men. No, that sounds ridiculous, but I mean, there's nothing worse than having like 20 unit army, but all of the units have like a third of their men, so that's just not effective, is it? And I hate merging units as well in order to like make a full unit out of two. Much prefer to retrain them where possible and have full units and a full army. But at least we've got a city now. Hopefully that will reduce the amount of money we're going to lose next turn. 1,160. Florin's gained. I think I'm just going to occupy it because I don't want to completely wreck it. I know it's a pretty crap settlement, but 1,000's not going to make much difference to me, so we'll just occupy. I'm going to have to repair that wall. I'm not sure how we did that much damage to it, but oh look, we're already in the positive now apparently. Probably because we killed off half our men. And then if this factionaire would like to move over here, oh, I should have done it the other way around. I should have got the general back. Oh, we can do that after the battle. Let's have a quick look before we go into the next battle. Again, I apologise if this cuts out at random points because I'm just using the free version of Bandicam. I don't know 100% when it's going to stop recording, but as soon as I notice it, I'll just start it again. I have no intention of cheating, and also you'll be able to see quite clearly that I won't have gone over an hour. I'm just going to trap in this Egyptian fleet. I can't actually attack them this turn because we have a universal peace until the start of the third between the human players. There's an army over there on one ship, which is going to Limassol. I think everyone's going to be fine over Limassol, apart from me basically, and the Turks. We don't have a close enough border. Maybe over here. But yeah, I know there's at least 3 factions trying to take one of the cities at least on here, and I don't really want Egypt getting it purely because they're my rivals down south. I don't really want them having another place to launch attacks from as such. I do realise that next turn is the first time that they will be able to potentially launch attacks on me. Got a priest in here, let's just send him down here. Just going to save it really quickly, purely because it just screws up again. So I'm going to just save it as the autosave. There we go. Yeah, just in case it crashes, I don't want to have to fight all the battles all over again. Keep moving up here with this diplomat. I'm not sure who I'll come across first, Byzantine or Turks, but either way, I am prepared to listen. Enemy army routes, trait increase +2 command, +2 chivalry. This guy's going to be a bloody hero. What have they got in this one? This is a little bit of a harder army to fight, I'll be honest. But we'll go for it, we don't have anything else to do. We've got 1 ram, 3 ladders and 1 siege tower. It's a stone wall. But we'll assault. I really hope this doesn't crash, but then, you know, at least I've saved it. That's a good army actually, isn't it? 3 arching. It's just a lot of cavalry to be defending this settlement. I've got some actual heavy infantry this time with my squires of Tripoli, and I've got a hell of a lot of cavalry. We'll fight this battle on the battle map. It's got my factionaire in it. And it hasn't frozen again. There's 2 battles in a row, but at least it's not crashing on me. Which I think is probably the priority, because it is currently 6 AM and I've played this turn, well, tried to play this turn close to 20 times, probably. It's quite a good little settlement, this stone wall. Right, as much as we'd love a ram to actually do its job, I realise it's quite unlikely to do that. That's another thing I hate, the amount of casualties you get from rams, because the double towers just rip them to shreds. So I use my lightest units and their archers. I apologise again, it seems to have stopped recording, so yeah, we'll carry on. I don't know why it stopped recording quite so soon. It probably shouldn't have. But yeah, we'll act as if that didn't happen for now. Because there's nothing I can bother to do about it. Well, there's nothing I can really do about it. Got both my generals there. I think I'll leave it 1 unit of ladders over here. If nothing else, just to try and stretch them a little bit. I don't know how I'm going to get round here. Oh well, we'll go like this. Ah shit, am I already in range? Right, we've got all the guys in here. Desert Archers and Goulams. I'm just going to retreat this one a little bit. I don't want to get shot to death. Doesn't seem very appealing to me. I'm going to rush those guys over there. Against the Desert Archers, I feel like I might as well. These archers, I'm just going to try and get around here. Oh, please don't set my siege tower on fire. They've got quite a strong little force here. Archers and Goulams. I never like attacking when these towers are absolutely ripping me to shreds, but there's not much I can really do. This archer unit is being absolutely massacred. I guess that's one advantage of huge units. With small scale units, this unit would probably be dead already. Templar sergeants will be making their way up. Hopefully they'll be able to catch these desert archers before they run anyway. The cowards they are. Oh shit. Oil. Ram should do its job though. So, knowing that, let's oh my god, the amount of cavalry I've got in. Right, slowly move these guys into a position. Just like, look at that, that's 120 cavalry lined up in 5 final formation. I think I'll probably be rushing some squires to Tripoli.
Now is the time for brave hearts.
Oh shit, forgot about these guys. Right, if you could get up there. Keep going, Templars, just bite into those desert archers, that'd be nice. Yeah, they've got a lot of cavalry who are inevitably going to come and try and screw me over here. Shit, didn't mean to do that.
The Lord is with us today. We've captured the enemy's walls.
We've taken the walls, but let's not get stupid here. These cavalry are also going to stop now. These guys, can you get up here, please? This is not ideal. Ah, shit. Probably about to get massacred over here. Look at that, 92 we're down to already. Ouch. I don't really know what else to suggest. I just hope some of these can kill these. Oh god, that unit's going to get massacred. I've really not done this very well. Probably should have practiced playing a bit of campaign against these stupid AI, shouldn't I? Oh well, what can you do? Hopefully these archers can help end one of these conflicts over here with some fire arrows from behind. I don't really want to rush cavalry in here whilst this oil is still going to massacre me. I mean, these infantry are getting destroyed as it is. Unfortunately they are probably necessary. As long as my cavalry's not getting shot, I'm in a fine position, I guess. I don't really want to tell these guys to shoot until they're all up. Otherwise they'll just bug out and half of them will stay where they are, won't they? If you guys can attack those desert archers, that'd be great. Alternatively, I will try and get those archers up there. Probably did that a little bit too early, but oh well. These archers are almost up. Come on. Come on. Alright, fire arrows. And shoot them. Only doing fire arrows because I do want to break them around. Just going to send some mounted sergeants in there. I know it's a little bit of a waste, but I'd like to try and. I don't want the expensive units to get killed by the oil, but I want to try and occupy those guys. Oh, they're running. That was effective fire arrow shooting. Get these guys down off that wall. Those guys up this wall. I mean, the archers should have broken by now, right? Yeah, they have. Actually, let's just go into the back of those. And these archers, I'll try and run them across over here, I think. Fire arrows did work a treat there. Very rare that actually works. The problem here is I don't want them being able to run away very easily. Move my general up because these squires of Tripoli are about to rout. These desert cavalry are routed at least. That's a start. Right, let's just get down from these walls. Oh shit, these guys have got a bit too involved, haven't they? Forgot about that.
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
That's why I use my light cavalry though, because they're a lot more dispensable than these heavy guys. I always think with these guys, so dear archers. So dear archers, I don't, yeah. It's just how my brain works.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Shit, these guys need a rest, don't they? It's another thing about the expansions, men seem to tire a hell of a lot quicker. And when men are tired, they are pretty much worthless. Might be useful to get these guys up there. These guys have not gone on the walls, which is quite frustrating. These guys I forgot about. Apart from them. Just give them a quick rally, because I know they're bloody exhausted, so they're just going to die very easily. I mean, ideally I'll be able to do that, but I'm not sure if it will let me. Everyone moving. Come on, archers. Run, you bastards. I mean, how slowly do you want to move? To make it utterly pointless by the time you're up here. Use fire arrows for the same reasons before. Just want to scare them off as much as possible. These units, it's actually a nice big square. You might get a couple of cavalry charges. Again, apologies, I really don't know how long that's been off for. I'm going to have to buy the full version, I suspect, because it's getting a little bit silly now. This is a really long turn for for like the second turn I've got here. So an hour might be challenging for me. I'm gonna have to speed up, I imagine. Oh, please don't die, my second general there. Jesus Christ, he's getting cut down. Like, seriously. I know he's fighting Gulams and everything, but what the fuck's he doing? Okay, is that direction? Like, really? I'd like this general to live. Where the fuck is he?
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead. We've sent the base cur to hell.
Where's the enemy general dead? But, I mean, Jesus Christ, mine's been getting cut down. I know I could be trying like cycle charges in here, but they're just it's very frustrating. You keep trying to do cycle charges and it does absolutely nothing. These Gulams are going to cut me down. I love this. Like, look at that. That's not the. I mean, I told him to go over there. The unit's so fucking big that it's impossible to control it. Let's try and get. I tried to save a cavalryman from that unit. It looks like I was too late.
Only half our force remains.
Okay. Oh my god, one unit's going to charge. But it's completely blocked off by my other cavalry, so it's utterly pointless. This game's over. Come on. Lost quite a few men there, really. But taking these places isn't going to be easy, especially when they've got a decent army inside, and it's a decent settlement as well, Stonewall. Great success. 827 kills, 557 men lost. Anyway, let's carry on. Almost the end of my turn, hopefully. Another settlement to add to my empire.
By God's will, we have triumphed. My lord, our courage and honor have conquered.
I'm not very happy. Quite tempting. Just because they're not very happy, I could just exterminate that population. I wish I could see the growth rate. If I sack it, or exterminate. It's a tough choice. I think I'll sack it. I know it's not great for the amount of money I'll be earning and things, but we can rebuild it. It's the population that will be difficult if we exterminate. At least they're happy this way. Actually, we won't push the taxes up, push the taxes down. Try and encourage a bit of growth. There we go, that's a good amount of money to be earning for next turn. These guys...
Hail, my king.
This general was lucky to survive. I just want to know where my borders are, really. if we can, we'd like to build a
With honor, sir.
little watchtower right there.
Yes, my liege. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
It's a start.
Yes, my liege.
And then we'll get him to move back
Carry
there.
on, sir.
So yeah, 17 grand. Let's see if we can recruit merchants. Let's get another spy, another diplomat. And I'm probably got quite a few agents that aren't always going to be being used, but oh well. I'm going to keep on recruiting here because this is the most vulnerable one really. If they do take an army and just try and take it, it'll be the hardest for me to defend. So I'll try and make sure I have as many units in there as possible. We'll send a spy down here. Send my diplomat down here. Hopefully this is still recording, unless this is done for nothing.
Tomorrow's journey planned.
I think that's about my turn. I think. Thank God. Alright, yeah, I know, this has been a bit of a drag. Again, I apologise for my somewhat moodiness in this video. It has been quite frustrating, I'll be honest.
Yes.
But all is coming together nicely. Next turn will be a lot shorter, I'm sure, because I don't have anyone under siege at the moment. But it will start to get interesting, because that's when people can start attacking each other and realise these fleets are likely to die. But, because this ship is ridiculously good. Attack of 19, defence of 22 and 125 men.
Fleet ready, sir.
So I've tried to get 200 men over there, but the ships are still terrible. It'd be nice though just to stop Egypt being able to take that, if I could. If I could, I'd probably try and attack them now, to be honest. Don't have to be honest about it, but I am being honest about it. Alright, I think we're happy. Let's get an assassin actually. I have an assassin, I don't think. And another merchant, because we've got money. And we're going to make money as well. About 3 grand on what we currently have. Right, let's send some messages, because I forgot to do this last time. Relations outstanding. Click to send a Hotseat message. My dear Catholic brother. And I hope our friendship is long. We'll see about that, but no harm in words, right? Very distant empire. I hope yours is as successful and shall endure as the mighty Empire of Jerusalem. And Egypt. Nice cav army there. Hope it stays that way. And dear infidel. I hope you're already split empire. Pause. Quickly. Shows you the wrongs in your religion. Convert, and you may still be spared. Kingdom of Jerusalem is a pretty epic name, let's be honest. I think I'll struggle to improve that. Yeah. I think I'm quite happy with my turn. Got money due to come in.
Hail, my king.
Currently no mercenaries. I just hope they don't turn out general. It'd be quite funny to see what happens over here. Apologies, I did just end my turn, but here we go. It stopped recording again, so thank you for watching. I'm just going to save it here. It is... who's next? busy. Turn 2. Save game. And there we go. Thank you for watching, and I apologise for the quality and the length of this video.